What's going on, everyone? Movie Game Guy here, back with another daily vlog for you guys. And today, nothing much is going on. I'm playing Dead Island right now. Danielle's working, fucking trying to get this video loaded. It's uploaded, but it's at like 82%. This one has to go up today. Honestly, it's been at 82% for like an hour and a half now, so my fucking internet sucks. It says I have internet, but I don't know, it's taking a while. Hopefully it'll upload before the end of the night, so I can upload the video for tomorrow and keep going and going and going. But yeah, Dave hit me up earlier saying that he was probably going to be going to this place called Jaws Pawn Shop, which has a few NES games I need, which I'm bugging about. And then he said he might be going to M&J video games that we went to a little while ago. I got a bunch of Turtles and some like NES games and stuff. And he's got a couple NES games that I need too, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm going with him or not. I haven't talked to him in like the past hour or two, so I don't know. He'll probably just go on his own. But if anything cool happens, I'll let you guys know. Good afternoon, baby girls. How you doing today, huh? The little girls, the babies are sleeping. All the ones are up besides Spook is sleeping. I'll be giving you guys some hay in a minute, okay? You guys excited, huh? The girls are extremely excited about their hay. And so are these babies. Yeah, you excited, girls? Huh? I love you, babies. Yeah, so Morgie's still kicking and living, which is great. She's sleeping right now. I think she's up in the top part of her cage, but she doesn't really go down to the bottom part anymore, but she's got a nice setup. She's sleeping, so I'm not going to bother her right now, but when she's up, I'll show you guys how she's doing. But last time I saw her, she looked alright, so that's a great thing. Okay, so it's been criminally too long for a collection update, and this all the way over here, and another stack next to that of NES games. I'm about to show you guys the video games that I've picked up since the last collection update where I showed video games. A lot of stuff, so hope you guys are prepared. Grab some popcorn because this might be a little long. Okay, so I'm just going to get right into this because there's a lot to show. And yeah, I'll start off with my Sega Genesis stuff. I got a bunch of that. So yeah, first up are just the carts. Some of these have manuals. I haven't grabbed the manuals, but I'll tell you which ones have the manual. So I should have grabbed them before, but it is what it is. First up, Air Driver. And I do have the manual for this one. I just need to get the artwork in the case. Alien Storm, love this game, one of my favorites. Used to play this a ton as a kid. Have the manual for this one too, just need the case and the art. Fatal Fury, sadly this one doesn't have the manual, it was just the cart, but still happy to have it. It's funny, it's got a Blockbuster sticker on it. But yeah, great game. And then Golden Axe, which is an absolute classic in my opinion. I absolutely love this game, and I have the manual for this one too. Golden Axe 2, a classic follow-up to the first Golden Axe, and yeah, this is great. Very cool. I have the manual for that one. Sonic 3D Blast, do not have the manual for this one. Streets of Rage 2, my favorite Streets of Rage game, and this one sadly doesn't have the manual either. And then Terminator 2, the arcade game, I do have the manual for this one. So that's awesome. And now to get into the boxed Genesis games that I got. I'm not a big fan of collecting them with loose carts. For some reason, I don't really like the way they look on a shelf. I mean, I don't care about NES or Super Nintendo, but I don't know. I prefer these things with their hard cases. Maybe it's nostalgia telling me that, you know, that's how I had them as a kid, but I don't know. Now into the boxed Genesis games. First up, Art Alive. It's probably like Mario Paint for the Genesis. No manual. Burning Force. Looks fun. Never played it before. And this one is complete. This one, sadly, the sticker's coming off of it, which kills me. But Captain America and the Avengers, the sticker right here. Collector's pin inside. And this one has part of the manual. No pin, sadly. Eternal Champions, in my opinion, this is a must-have for the Sega Genesis. Played this a ton as a kid. It comes with the manual, the cart, and then some like poster thing that I haven't like pulled out or anything yet. It's cool. It's got Panic on Funkatron right there. But yeah, Eternal Champions, great stuff. And one very happy to have, Fatal Labyrinth. Very cool game. It's a dungeon crawler where the actual, every time you start the game, it generates a random dungeon. So every time you play, it's different. It's cool. Comes complete with the manual and the cart in really, really good shape, which is always awesome. Fatal Labyrinth. One I'm happy to have, Gauntlet 4. I love the Gauntlet games. Never played this one, but I will very soon. This is complete also. Awesome. One I'm very happy to have, Gunstar Heroes. Love this game. Always have. Very happy to finally have it in the collection. And it comes complete with the manual and the cart. Real fun game, Gunstar Heroes. Jurassic Park. I don't remember if I've ever played the Sega Genesis one. I know the one on NES isn't too good. Incredible Hulk. Almost picked this up actually the other day. Just the cart, because for some reason I thought I didn't have it and it looked kind of cool. But glad I didn't. It doesn't have the manual, but I do have the cart. And this is in way better shape than the one that I was going to get. And as far as I didn't have these, Mortal Kombat. I mean, that's insane. How the hell did I not have Mortal Kombat? Another Blockbuster sticker. But I have it now. And somebody, like, cut out stuff from one manual, I guess, or something. Some magazine or whatever for the fighting moves. It's pretty cool. So I decided to keep those in there. Yeah, Mortal Kombat's an absolute classic. And then with that, had to get Mortal Kombat 2. I love this one also. This is a really fun one. And this is also complete. Great stuff. RoboCop 3. I still need to get this for NES, but happy to have it. I don't know if I don't think that's how it actually came. I think somebody like printed this off because it looks pretty crappy, but yeah, it must be because it was a rental. Still cool though. Happy to have RoboCop 3. There's Spider-Man and X-Men. I don't know if it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man and X-Men. Arcade's Revenge. This is a classic right here. I used to play this a ton as a kid. Love this game. It's complete in really nice shape, which is great. Starflight. One I never heard of. Electronic Arts game. Looks fun, but looks very complicated. I opened this up, and I'm like, why the hell is it heavy? The classic Electronic Arts stuff. It's got, like, a map in here. And then it's got a book. I mean, not even a manual, a book. No lie, a book. Like, this thing is crazy for a game manual. So it'll be fun to try to play that. And then it came with some random other Electronic Arts card. But thought that was crazy. Thought it was cool. Looks fun. Star Trek, The Next Generation, Echoes from the Past. And this is complete. Very awesome. Subterranea, a shooter that I've been wanting for a while. I know it's not like rare or anything, I just haven't come across it. It's hard to find Genesis games these days around where I live, so it's cool. Any that I find that are like not sports titles, I try to pick up. This one, very happy to have. TMNT, The Hyperstone Heist. I wanted this game for so long, happy to finally have it. Sadly, it's missing the manual, but the cart is in very nice shape. Absolutely love this game. Love it, love it, love it. And one that's pretty fun, but I suck at, TMNT Tournament Fighters. Still need to get this for NES. It's pretty uncommon, pretty expensive. This one too doesn't have the manual, but the cart's in really nice shape. So this will do for now until I get the NES one, but fun stuff. Thunder Force 3. Another great shooter. Very happy to have this, and this too is complete. I know it's backwards, but this one's complete also, in really nice shape. So yeah, Thunder Force 3. True Lies. The movie was alright. It's funny they made a game about it, and this one's complete with a poster, and then the cart and the manual. This was a rental too, a showcase video that I never went to before, I don't think. Still pretty cool. And Urban Strike, the sequel to Jungle Strike, which is a sequel to Desert Strike. Pretty cool. Helicopter Shooter. I always had fun with these games. I don't know what this is. It's somebody's codes. Cool. X-Men. Sadly, there's no poster inside, but it does have the manual and the cart, so that's very cool. And then last for the Genesis, but certainly not least, Ys 3. Cool RPG. Only sad thing is, right here, the cart, from it like touching this little part that holds it, it like pushed up the label a little. I'll have to glue that down, but besides that, it's in very nice shape. So that's very cool. And yeah, that's the Genesis stuff that I got. And then I'll be going on to showing you guys the Sega CD, Sega Saturn, and all this miscellaneous stuff. Okay, so now getting into the Sega CD stuff I got. I just recently got a Sega CD, Sega Saturn, and yeah, so I picked up some games for them, and this is what I got. First up, The Adventures of Willie Beamish. I had this artwork printed out. You guys saw it in a previous video, but yep, had the disc only. I gotta clean it a little bit. I got this from Dave. He got it from like a bin, and I was real pumped to get this from him. So, which is a Willie Beamish. Played it for like 5 minutes, and that was it. I gotta really get into it. Looks fun though. Then up next, Sewer Shark. This is one of those titles I think that like came packed in with the Sega CD when it first came out. Another one that I had printed off, and this one I have the manual and the disc for. So that's cool. I don't mind getting them like this. I prefer the regular way, but you know, if I gotta do it like this, it is what it is. Like Sewer Shark, I don't think ever came in like a regular like size like Sega CD case, so you know, this is better than nothing. I like it. And now into the ones that are like legit complete. Up first is Wolfchild. This is an absolute like crazy game. Beautiful artwork on the cover. I love it. Sadly, this is one of those cardboard case ones, one of the early releases from the Sega CDs. So, you know, it's got a couple creases here and there, but for the most part, it's in really nice shape. I'm very happy with it. So, yeah, Wolfchild. And then another one that's a cardboard case. I try to avoid these, but it is what it is. Chuck Rock. Another one that I was just happy to have. A crazy looking platformer. Sadly, this is just the disc and the box. There's no manual. I need to get the manual still. Hopefully I'll get that at some point, though, to complete that. And then now into the ones that everybody knows and loves. Chuck Rock 2, Son of Chuck, in the hard Sega CD. Like, long jewel case. Very cool. Some of them have cracks and stuff, but I mean, what do you expect? These things are fragile. The disc, some of them have the styrofoam that holds the disc, and some of them don't. But yeah, very cool. I had to get that. Cliffhanger, another one that I had to get. I still need to get this on NES, actually. But the biggest reason why I wanted this was for this one level. I guess it's only on the Sega CD, and it looks real fun. So, figured why not. Pick it up. It was a very nice price. Another one I'm pumped to have. Dracula Unleashed. I guess it's the first interactive gothic horror movie, it says. So that's cool. I'm excited to play it. It's 2 discs. So that's cool. Looks fun. And one that was a must buy when I got the Sega CD. Got some cracks in the case, which sucks, but it is what it is. Dragon's Lair. This is a no-brainer. I had to get this. Dave also picked up a copy of this. But yeah, it's just great stuff. And Dragon's Lair, can't go wrong. Unless you get the NES version, which sucks. Stay away from that one. We got a double switch. Got a little bit of like fading over here in this area, but it's alright. I really wanted this game. Got the late great Corey Haim in it. You can see him up there. But yeah, just looks really fun. I haven't tried it yet, but oh yeah, double switch. And real happy to get this one. Dungeon Explorer. Pretty uncommon. Well, a lot of these are uncommon, but the Sega CD isn't really popular where I'm at, but happy to get what I can. Very cool. Dungeon Explorer, love that artwork. And Ground Zero Texas, got this from Dave. It's extremely, extremely cheesy, but fun. And this too is a 2-disc. One that I love. It's obviously a kid game, but just real fun. I love playing this thing. Kids on Site. Just funny, wacky shit in this. It's wild. Comes with a manual, and then like some advertisements, and the disc in one of these cases, which I'm not a big fan of. I might switch it to an actual CD jewel case and put it in there just so it's safe. But for now, it is what it is, I guess. Kids on Site. If you can find it for real cheap, pick it up. One that's ridiculous, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This is legit just an episode of Power Rangers that I think is only on this. It's exclusive to the Sega CD. It has like commands like, hit the left, like the D-pad to the left, or press like, X or whatever, but you don't have to do it. It'll still just play through. Cheesy stuff. Next, RDF, Global Conflict. Don't know too much about this one. Besides like a tank game, and this guy's probably bugging out on you if you do something wrong. The cool thing about this too is that it's got an advertisement right here for Penn and Teller Smoke and Mirrors, which never officially came out. But it's cool that it says coming soon on Sega CD. One that I've been loving, if you guys have been watching my videos, you know I've been playing this, Rise of the Dragon. Such a great game. I absolutely love this. Really fun. If you're a fan of Blade Runner or anything that's like futuristic, creepy, like a lot of crazy stuff going on, you'll like Rise of the Dragon. I highly recommend it.
I absolutely love it. One I haven't played yet, but looks ridiculous. The San Diego Zoo presents The Animals, a true multimedia experience. Just looks funny as fuck. It looks crazy, but I can't wait to dig into it at some point. And then, classic right here, Self-Feed. Very cool. One I'm very happy to have, Sonic CD. This is a must-have if you got a Sega CD. You need this game. It's a great one. I love it. I also want to get Echo the Dolphin. That'd be fun. Star Wars Rebel Assault. Haven't played it yet, but it looks cool. And then the last two are just like cheesy stuff that I thought was cool. Had to have. Trivial Pursuit, interactive multimedia game. I mean, it says like Bill Clinton on it, Mount Rushmore, Madonna. It's just funny. I think this will be cool, like time capsule thing to play. I don't know, maybe not, but good, why not? And last for the Sega CD, Wheel of Fortune, which is cool. I played it the other day, and it gets pretty boring, and Vanna White gets real annoying if you're playing just one person, which I was. This is the one case that's kind of jacked up. This is how most cases are. They're missing one of the little pieces. This one's missing both. But yeah, it comes with a poster also. I got to be on the lookout for a better case, but as I said, these things are hard to come by. And that's it for the Sega CD games. Yeah, now I'm going to get into the Sega Saturn. So to start with the Sega Saturn stuff, I got this Sega Screams Volume 1 demo, playable, Three Dirty Dwarves, Bug 2, Daytona USA, CCE, Virtual On, and Baku Baku. Non-playable Mr. Bones, which sucks. I still need to get that game. Fighting Vipers, Virtual Cop 2, Dark Savior, and then Sega Worldwide Soccer 97. But it's cool that I could play like Three Dirty Dwarves. So it's neat. And then Daytona USA. Not a fan of these kind of cases, but this is how it came in like a box with two other games, which I'll be showing you. But Daytona USA is a classic. I got Virtua Cop, the same kind of thing. It's in one of these cases. I do have the manual for that one though, so that's cool. And then just the disc for Virtual Cop 2. I'll have to make artwork or hopefully find legit artwork online. Either way, I'm going to do that soon. Same thing with this. I got to switch the case, of course, but it's just in here for now. Virtua Fighter. I need to print off art or just find the art online. And now into the jewel case, the long box ones. First up, Alone in the Dark, One-Eyed Jack's Revenge. So that's cool. Another really cool thing it says right here, 5 minutes of tips and hints, a collector's phone card inside. And I didn't see that when I first got this. Got home, looked in it, and inside the manual it had the card. So I put it in one of these plastic cases, but that's very freaking cool. That's real cool. And yeah, the disc. So I was very happy about that. I wasn't expecting that. And then what I'm real happy to have, Area 51. A cool light gun game. I have the light gun too, the stunner. I should have grabbed it. I didn't think about it, but yep, very cool. And then Battle Arena Toshinden Remix. It's like a fighting game. Looks cool. Haven't played it yet. Another one picked up recently, but I haven't played. Blazing Dragons. Didn't even know this came out on the Sega Saturn. I was gonna get it on PlayStation 2, but I figured why not go with this one? It looks cool as hell. So yeah, picked it up. One I got from my buddy Dave. Bug. Looks real cheesy, but fun. Then another one I got from Dave. Clockwork Knight, a platformer I wanted to pick up for Danielle. She likes platformer games, and I figured for Sega Saturn, I want her to try to get into it too, an advertisement for Bug. But, so I figured why not pick up Clockwork Knight. I think she'll enjoy it. Another one I got from Dave, Myst. This is just a classic. It's a must-have, in my opinion. I used to play this on the PC when I was a kid, so it's cool to have it for the Saturn. I'm sure it's a lot different, but it'll still be cool to play. Then one I'm real happy to have, The Horde. A really unique game. Really like this one. There's Kirk Cameron in this too, so that's really cool. The Horde. The problem is that the manuals and stuff get stuck. Should open it up and slide it over just a tiny bit, and then push it down. Resurrection Rise 2. Haven't played this one yet either, but looks cool. It came with like a little pamphlet. Well, no, I grabbed this pamphlet thing. It might have been with this, or it might have been with some other game. I can't remember, but I put it with this one. Yeah, very cool. And picked up Road Rash. I had to have Road Rash. I absolutely loved these games. Never played it for the Sega Saturn though, but it looks really fun. Has another like Electronic Arts book thing with it. Advertisements for other games. Yeah, very cool. Road Rash. Soviet Strike. Looks pretty wild, so can't wait to dig into this. And then last for the Sega Saturn, Virtua Fighter 2. Pretty cool. And this one's case is a little like weird. I actually got it like this with the disc, and I had the manual, but my buddy hooked me up with the artwork, the back artwork, so I was like, whatever, I'll put it in one of these cases, and I had a crappy sports game that was destroyed, so I was like, alright, I'll use it for that. And then I guess I'll show you guys the Game Gear stuff I got, and then the Sega Dreamcast, and that'll be it for today's part of this collection update. I'll show you guys the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, Xbox, and then Nintendo stuff tomorrow. I just don't want this video to be over an hour long. But yep, getting into the Game Gear. We got Lion King. In a plastic case. Got this from Dave yesterday, actually. He just gave it to me because he had like 4 copies. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Pretty cool. And he gave me the case for it too, which I'm thankful for. And then X-Men, which I got a little while ago. Nothing like crazy huge or nothing rare, but always trying to add to the Game Gear collection. And then the 2 Sega Dreamcast games that I got. It's so hard for me to find Dreamcast games where I live. First one is Rippin' Riders. Like a snowboarding game. Looks cool. And then got this, the Sonic Adventure. This is the Sega All-Stars, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Got this for like $1, so why not? And yeah, that's the rest of the Sega stuff that I picked up in the past few months. And yeah, that's it for today's collection update part. I'll show you guys the rest of the stuff tomorrow. Just don't want the video to be brutally long for you guys. And I still got a ton of stuff to show. So yeah, that's it for now. I'll let you guys know if anything cool happens. Okay, so it's that time again where I close off the video for the night. After the collection update, nothing really happened. I ended up taking a nap. And Danielle got home, made mac and cheese, and now she's feeding the critters some hay. Morgie's sleeping, so I don't really want to bother her to try to get footage of her, but she's doing okay still, thank God. And yeah, as I said, nothing else really happened. Tomorrow's probably going to be the same kind of thing. I'll show you guys the rest of the games I picked up in the past few months that I haven't shown, and see where it takes me. But if you guys like this video, give a thumbs up, leave a comment down below talking about anything you guys want to talk about. I love talking to you guys, and subscribe if you haven't already. It's always appreciated. And yeah, tune in tomorrow for another video. Have a good one.